In the previous episode, Aurobindo and Josh explored two exponential equations using a number line. The first, 3 to the 4 times 3 to the 6 equals 3 to the 10, represented the growth of the beanstalk over the first 4 days, followed by growth over the next 6 days. The second equation, 3 to the 7.2 times 3 to the 0.4 equals 3 to the 7.6, represented the growth of the beanstalk over the first 7.2 days, followed by growth over the next 0.4 days. In this episode, they will describe how to do this generally. They will create an exponential equation that describes the growth of beanstalk over an unknown number of days, which they call p, followed by growth over an undetermined number of days, which they call e.
What would that look like on your number line?
P all the way to here, which is P plus E. Okay, days. And in between, we have E days. E. And then, on the top, we have 3 to the P as the height. And over here, we have 3 to the P plus E as the height. And over here, we have times 3 to the E.
So can you write a single equation that relates those things?
Okay. The single equation would be, well, 3. Well, if you want to put the 1, just put it there, I guess. 1 times 3 to the P plus E is equal to height on day P plus E.
You had before written that it was equal to another expression.
It was equal to 3 to the P plus E. And it was also equal to 3 to the P times 3 to the E.
Okay, and this is pretty easy to see, right? Because we're just multiplying by 1. What about this part? This 3 to the P plus E equals 3 to the P times 3 to the E.
So this, I guess, is 3. So this is how this 3 to the P plus E becomes 3 to the P times 3 to the E.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 3 to the P plus E.
Which is what? What does that represent?
The height on day P plus E.
Okay.
And this gets broken up into 3 to the P.
Which is what?
Which is the height on day P, and times 3 to the E.
Which is what?
Which is how many times taller the plant grows from day P to day P plus E.
In this lesson, Josh and Aurobindo explored how to write equivalent expressions that describe the growth of the beanstalk over 2 consecutive time periods. In this episode, they explored how to do this generally and found the general equation 3 to the P plus E equals 3 to the P times 3 to the E. Both the expression on the left-hand side and the expression on the right-hand side represent the height of the beanstalk E days after day P and are therefore equal. The height is equal to 3 to the P plus E because E days after day P is day P plus E. So the height of the beanstalk is 3 to the P plus E. This height is also equal to 3 to the P times 3 to the E because 3 to the P is the height on day P and 3 to the E is the factor by which the height increases over E days. In the next lesson, Aurobindo and Josh will continue to explore the relationships between exponents over different periods of time using multiplication and grouping methods.